Woo, Mystic GLoLady. How are you this fine day? I hope that life is treating you well and good, and that you're learning to go with the flow and follow those planetary alignments and see where they're affecting your life and making life much easier for you. Now, I had talked about the new moon, and that is going to be on the 13th or 14th, depending on where you live, and it's going to be in Virgo. Okay, depending on your chart will tell you what house it's going to fall into. So you can go back and listen to my videos for September, and you will find out what houses will be affected in your chart. Well, really look at your chart, and you'll know even better where Virgo is in your chart, where that new beginning will be coming for you. Now, this is going to be a partial solar eclipse. It's not going to be a total one. The whole world is not going to be able to see it. It is basically in the southern hemisphere, so not everybody will see it, but we will still experience the energy. Okay, whenever there is a solar or lunar eclipse, the tendency for earth changes increases. So that means more volcanoes, more earthquakes, more extreme earth changes. Okay, and there's a lot of earth changes going to be happening, even more than we have seen now. If we look at prophecy, we will understand that we are in the time of revelation, and revelation is to reveal, and there's many things that are going to be revealed, and we see them being revealed. We see the corruption that is getting more and more exposed every day, and we're going to continue to see more and more corruption getting exposed. And the end of the month, on the 27th, we have that full moon, and it's a super full moon. It's a total lunar eclipse. Most of the world will see it, and it's really going to be affecting a lot of people. It's at 4 degrees of Aries, so that cardinal energy, what is bursting forward in your life? What are you creating? What have you been creating? I mean, we are in the fall, so we are harvesting in the northern hemisphere. What are you harvesting? What has not worked that you need to let go of? That's what full moons are good for. They're good for letting go of. Okay, it's in Aries. Where does Aries fall into your chart? That is what's going to be affected. And we also have Uranus in there right now, so that's all kinds of unexpected things that are going on. What kind of new things, new unexpected things are going on in your life? And with that fall equinox, the change of the seasons. We're coming into Libra, and we're getting that balance. We're starting to get that balance, or hopefully we are. Now we also have Venus, or sorry about that, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm so excited because it's going to be a fantastic love affair at the end of September, going into October, when Venus and Mars are getting real close to each other. So love is definitely going to be in the air. And that might be a big change that we've been waiting for. We need more love in the world. We need more forgiveness. If we're not perfect, then why are we holding people to our perfect standards when we know that we're not perfect? So we have to learn to forgive others for not being as perfect as we are. And we know that we're not, right? Yeah. So anyhow, we have Mercury. Mercury's retrograde in Libra. at the time of the fall equinox. So what communications needs to be redone? What do you need to look at? What do you need to look at in your past to find that balance, to create new changes for your future? Life is changing. Now we're going to have some dramatic earth changes, big time earth changes. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be displaced in the coming years. These earth changes, we haven't seen anything yet. We haven't. But you have to remember that out of tragedy, people come together in love. So even though the earth changes are going to bring dramatic, traumatic changes into our lives, that Venus and Mars are really close, and it's going to bring you closer to your neighbors. So do you really know your neighbors? Can you depend on your neighbors? And if you can't, and therefore you really shouldn't depend on your neighbors, if there's going to be an emergency, you should always have your emergency stash ready to go. No matter. We've gotten too complacent on the availability of our needs being met at most any time of day. And what's going to happen when you're looking for that glass of water and there is none? So stock up, get ready, save one for you, save one for your neighbor, because remember, your neighbors are probably going to come and ask because they aren't prepared. So tell your neighbors, hey, I'm preparing. We never know when a natural disaster is going to hit us. So it's better to prepare. And just know that the mother is not happy, and she's going to be changing. But then she's going to be changing like the rest of the planets in our universe. So better late than never. So anyhow, I will see you very shortly. I'm going to be working on October's videos. So have a good November, or a good September. Can't even get through September, and I'm already talking about November. It must be that Mars and Venus that I'm looking forward to at the end of October, beginning of November, because it's going to bring some love into our lives, and we really need some love in this world. So don't forget to get your cameras out, take photographs of those things that are revealed when the veils are thinnest. So get your videos, get your cameras, and show me what you got, and I'll show you what I get. See you, love you, bye.